California has always lived with the knowledge that it sits on shaky ground. The state is crisscrossed by numerous fault lines, the most famous being the San Andreas Fault, which stretches over 800 miles through the heart of the state. This geological feature is a constant reminder of the potential for seismic activity. The recent surge in seismic activity along the coast has done little to calm those nerves. In fact, it has only heightened the sense of unease among residents. Each tremor, no matter how small, is a stark reminder of the ever-present danger lurking beneath the surface. Small tremors, once easily dismissed, now send shivers down spines and spark anxious conversations. Families gather around dinner tables discussing emergency plans and earthquake preparedness kits. The once casual what-if scenarios have become serious discussions about survival and safety. The Earth, it seems, is whispering a warning. These subtle movements, these almost imperceptible shifts, are like a prelude to something much larger. The ground beneath their feet, once a symbol of stability, now feels precarious and unpredictable. The question on everyone's mind, is this the prelude to the big one? The fear is palpable. Community meetings are held to discuss preparedness, and local news channels run constant updates on the latest seismic activity. The collective anxiety is almost tangible, as if the very air is charged with tension. Each tremor, each news report, each scientific analysis adds another layer of apprehension. Scientists and seismologists work tirelessly to understand the patterns and predict the unpredictable. Their findings, while informative, often serve to heighten the sense of impending doom. Californians are left to grapple with the unsettling reality of living on the edge, both literally and figuratively. The state's beautiful landscapes and vibrant cities are juxtaposed with the ever-present threat of a devastating earthquake. It's a delicate balance between enjoying the present and preparing for the worst. The ground beneath their feet, once a symbol of stability, now feels precarious. Every step taken is a reminder of the fragility of their environment. The cracks in the pavement are not just physical, but symbolic of the underlying tension that permeates their daily lives. Californians continue to live with a nervous tremor, always aware that the next big shake could be just around the corner. The recent seismic activity has served as a stark reminder of the ever-present danger lurking beneath the surface. California, a state known for its sunny beaches and vibrant cities, is also a land of hidden perils. Beneath its picturesque landscapes lies a network of fault lines, constantly shifting and threatening to unleash their destructive power. The Earth's movements, often imperceptible, have become impossible to ignore. These subtle shifts, captured by sensitive seismographs, tell a story of tension and release, of forces building up over time. Each tremor, no matter how small, is a reminder of the potential for something much larger. They are a constant, unsettling presence, a ticking clock counting down to an unknown future. The anxiety is understandable. For many Californians, the threat of an earthquake is a part of daily life, influencing everything from building codes to personal preparedness plans. Conversations about the big one are common as people share their fears and hopes for safety. The big one, a term that evokes both fascination and dread, has long been a part of California's narrative. It represents the ultimate test of resilience and preparedness. Communities come together to share knowledge and resources, creating a culture of readiness that is both practical and deeply ingrained. It is a story passed down through generations, a cautionary tale woven into the fabric of the state's identity. From grandparents to grandchildren, the lessons of past quakes are shared, ensuring that each new generation understands the importance of being prepared. This shared history binds Californians together, creating a collective memory that is both sobering and unifying. So let's dive into what all these rumbles actually mean. Earthquakes are one of nature's most powerful and unpredictable phenomena, and understanding them is crucial for our safety and preparedness. You see, the Earth's crust is like a giant jigsaw puzzle made up of tectonic plates. These plates are massive slabs of solid rock that fit together like pieces of a puzzle, covering the Earth's surface. These plates are constantly moving, albeit very slowly. They drift atop the semi-fluid asthenosphere, a layer of the Earth's mantle, at a rate of a few centimeters per year, about the same speed at which your fingernails grow. When they interact, they can cause earthquakes. These interactions can be in the form of plates colliding, pulling apart, or sliding past each other. Each type of interaction can lead to different kinds of seismic activity. Now in California, this activity is quite common due to the San Andreas Fault. This fault line stretches about 800 miles through California and is one of the most well-known fault lines in the world. This fault is a boundary between two major tectonic plates, the Pacific Plate and the North American Plate. The Pacific Plate is moving northwestward relative to the North American Plate, creating a transform fault boundary. When these plates grind against each other, it can result in significant seismic activity. The friction between the plates prevents them from sliding smoothly, causing stress to build up until it's released in the form of an earthquake. But not all earthquakes are created equal. They vary greatly in size and impact. Some are so small that they can only be detected by sensitive instruments, while others can cause widespread destruction. Some are barely noticeable, while others can be devastating. The magnitude of an earthquake determines its potential for damage, and this is where the Richter scale comes into play. Scientists measure the magnitude of an earthquake using the Richter scale. This logarithmic scale quantifies the amount of energy released by an earthquake, providing a standardized way to compare the sizes of different quakes. Each whole number increase on this scale represents a 10-fold increase in measured amplitude and roughly 32 times more energy release. For example, a magnitude 6 earthquake releases 32 times more energy than a magnitude 5 earthquake. Understanding these rumbles helps us prepare better and mitigate potential damages. By studying seismic activity, scientists can identify patterns and potential warning signs, which can be crucial for early warning systems. It's a complex science, but crucial for the safety and well-being of those living in earthquake-prone areas. Communities can implement safety measures, such as building codes and emergency preparedness plans, to reduce the impact of earthquakes. So next time you feel the ground shake, you'll know a bit more about what's happening beneath your feet. Remember, each tremor is a reminder of the dynamic nature of our planet and the importance of being prepared. As we look ahead, the forecast isn't exactly promising. Scientists predict that California will continue to experience significant seismic activity. This isn't just a matter of if, but when. The potential for a major earthquake looms large, casting a shadow over the state. For many Californians, living with the constant threat of an earthquake has become a part of daily life. The uncertainty can be overwhelming, but it's something they've learned to cope with. Preparedness and awareness have become second nature to those who call this beautiful yet volatile region home. Communities across California are taking steps to brace for impact. From retrofitting buildings to developing comprehensive emergency plans, efforts are underway to mitigate the damage and ensure safety. It's a race against time, but one that is fueled by determination and resilience. The future remains unpredictable, but one thing is certain. Californians will continue to face challenges posed by seismic activity. Yet, with their unyielding spirit and proactive measures, they stand ready to confront whatever comes their way. The story of California's resilience is far from over.